Hello. Welcome to a live stream. Be on here for a little while. See if we can get a bit of a discussion going. What the chat will be today. So, at present time, we have a outlaw in our kingdom. He's here to cause strife and consternation, as most outlaws do. This is him right here, Viriathus Hispano. This is his standby city and where he gets his silver from when he needs it, and this is the one he's doing his attacks from. He was here with us before, actually, in this kingdom. He was a bit of a pain in the backside to a few people, but mostly people don't care. These guys, particularly outlaws, like to just disrupt, like to talk about themselves, like to cause consternation in the kingdom by attacking all the small players, and then they just like to cry and whinge about it. They're kind of small-minded individuals. That's what I feel about them anyway. So yeah, he's basically just been annoying people this morning. I might wait and see if I can catch him in his city and then kick his backside. Anyway, how are you guys? It's the weekend. We have a few people online at the minute. Don't be afraid to type and say hello in the YouTube chat box there. I don't bite. And if you'd like to ask any questions or ask me to do anything, please join in. Haven't done a live stream in a while, actually. I'm going to try and get one down. I do live streams for our members, tier membership. Tier membership is available, actually. I might post that if I can find my link here. Yeah, tier membership is available to people through my Ko-fi channel. Totally legitimate link. It is basically where I can set up my tier members, and you guys can get benefits from being a tier member. And if you go onto my subscription page, which I will share now in a second. Where are we? Page memberships. Here we go. Copy. And hello, Brian. Welcome. Thanks for saying hello. Nice to see you. Nice. Yeah, there's a link there, guys, in the chat to my my Ko-fi page, and you can have a little read there about what the tier memberships available are, what you get for them, Discord access, and saying that. I do want, at the minute, as many people as possible to join my Discord channel. But there are special sections within that Discord channel for my tier members, bronze tier, silver tier, and platinum tier. So if you pop onto that page, you'll be able to see exactly what is available to you, and what you can get for your monthly membership. Anyway, back to the channel again, talking about this guy here, Viriathus Hispano, who's causing a little bit of problems in the kingdom at the minute. And here we go now. Coincidentally, he's off to disrupt somebody. Where is he going to this time? Probably a gold mine. That's what they tend to do, is pick on gold mines specifically because, so he's going for a Dragon Mound, basically. He'll attack this player on the Dragon Mound and he will get the gold from it. And the only thing really you can do in a case like this is don't mine if you're offline, especially when there's an outlaw in the kingdom. If there's no outlaws, then feel free to stick your army in there and mine while you're away having a sleep or having a coffee or having a walk or whatever it is you do during the day. But if you mine like this, when there is an outlaw, and this outlaw has been here now for probably the guts of a week. He's been back. He was here initially, and he's back now to just cause havoc, as I say. He'll make excuses and say, oh, you attacked me and it's not fair and why don't you just leave me alone and now everybody will pay. But no, everybody doesn't pay, because he wouldn't be attacking me if I was sitting in this Dragon Mound, because he would die and he doesn't want to die. He wants to attack smaller players, and that's their modus operandi. So, yeah, let's see when he gets back to his city, and I should be able to catch him on the way back. And I'll attack him and I'll kill the troops he has. And by me killing his troops, he will lose 25% of them. If he attacked me, he would only lose 10% of them, as you know, within the workings of the game. So yes, that is what I'm going to be doing today. Might do a bit of crypting while I'm here as well. What else? What's running at the minute? Shadow City running. Shadow Invasion running at the minute. I don't know how you guys are doing. It's pretty hard to rank in the division I'm in, but I'll be honest, I generally only go so as I get a few of the tournament points and gifts from it. I'm not really working towards needing any CP currently. As you can see there, I pretty much took the first 3 or 4 as it was. That was just one hit. So there he goes. He's now just stolen some gold and he is marching back to his city, and I will be there waiting for him. And this is the best way to deal with these guys, is to just be there and you attack them as they land back. If you attack now, then he probably has no other troops there. He's only attacked that gold mine with the troops that he needs to be able to destroy it. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get the gold that he's just stolen from somebody else, but I'll certainly get a little bit of pleasure out of just attacking him. So let's put a portal beside his city, and when he arrives, I'll be ready to go. Let's just set up with what I want to attack him with. We go with... I'm not going to waste any mercenaries on him, so let's just go with some specialists. We shall go with... actually, let me just see it so as I can get it in view and I can see exactly as he arrives. Deselect all, bring the dragon, and let's go with a load of my range specialists. So these should pack a punch and should solve his little problem. But no doubt he will then whinge a little bit more and he'll go off and tackle a lot of other people. So yeah, it gives us something nice to do. So I can sit here and just wait for him to arrive back into a city and swat him. I mean, it's it's a way to play. The game has been set up in such a way as to let people like this play any way they want. So yeah, sure, it's a style of play. I wouldn't disagree with doing it, but it kind of it's kind of not nice, you know. It's just not nice to do. So yeah, there we go. We managed to kill him, and he did have a few troops in there, but yeah. So he managed to lose some monsters, which he will be annoyed at because monsters cost dragon coins. So yeah, he won't be too happy with that loss. But hey, let's see what he says in Kingdom Chat. I'm sure he'll say something now in a minute. I think I'll just post that in the group, actually. Let's just put that up in Kingdom Chat and let everyone know that I did catch him on his way back. And that's the best way, really the best way to deal with these. He'd probably go quiet now for a while. He won't revive his troops because he knows that there's somebody there to kill him if he starts off again. But hey, maybe he will. This is what he does, like I say. He gets a kick out of it. So yeah, let's talk about outlaws. Who wants to be an outlaw? I mean, you know, it's good fun. It could be good fun if you had a kind of a twisted mind. you basically, like I say, what you would do if you're an outlaw, what can you do when you're an outlaw? Well, you could attack all tar mines. So you could attack anybody sitting in a tar mine, and you will get that tar, and that tar cannot be stolen off you. You could attack anybody in a gold mine, i.e. a player-generated gold mine like this one here, or somebody on a dragon mound. You can attack somebody on a dragon mound, and basically the gold will go into your gold coffers, and it can't be touched. So all you're going to have to do really is just have silver to build troops, and that's why he has his other alt here. That is set up, as you can see, on a silver tile, so he's going to get the benefit of any silver. Plus he has obviously silver chests there, etc., etc. He probably even has some in his own account. So yeah, I mean that's basically what he's going to do. He's just going to sit there and attack people and take gold, and eventually he'll disappear. He's here for 37 days, and I think he's been here, like I said, about a week now. So yeah, it's pretty much about right. Did I get him again there? Yeah, Straw, he was out. I don't know what he was doing there actually with so few troops. But anyway, as you can see there from that second attack, he hasn't revived the troops that I killed in the first attack. So yeah, he will probably lay low now. He'll probably log off, and he'll go away and not annoy anybody for the rest of the day, or at least I guess there won't be a lot to do after T9. So outlawry, well, yeah, Brian, I mean, I guess it is something I could do, but I'd be afraid of losing a load of channel members, because if I go to some kingdom and there's channel members there and I start destroying the place, they'd be like, no, Curve, leave us alone. But yeah, there was actually, I'm trying to remember what kingdom it was on. Not so long ago, there was a group of, I think it was about 5 or 6 members, and they were all pretty big members. I think they were maybe around the 700 million might mark, and they terrorized a kingdom, a smallish kingdom that didn't have a lot of big clans and a lot of big players there, and they literally destroyed forts left, right, and center. Sorry, that's the other thing, obviously, that you could do when you're an outlaw. You could destroy forts, but we tend to always keep a pocket fort. If it's something that you're in a clan in somewhere that you don't have an outlaw, or a kingdom that hasn't opened yet, always keep one pocket fort when your kingdom is going to open. And it means that if somebody attacks the 3 forts that you have, or 2 forts that you have out of 3, you still have one spare one that you can set up and stop your capital from going into conflagration and basically not having a shield. And you basically just you make the fort, and you turn on your bonuses, etc., and then you demolish the fort yourself. So there's always one fort there held, as I said, a pocket fort. And it means then that you don't have to worry about your capital going into conflagration and the shield going up over it, which means that then you can't build any forts until it has basically stopped, or the shield has gone away and it doesn't get attacked. I mean, outlaws generally won't attack capitals because they're just too big, and you can put all your clan members in it. So they would have to be huge to be able to do that. But no, he just does it he's destroyed forts around this kingdom already. The clan he's sitting beside here, RSD, where I just happen to have my other alt, he did damage or destroy all the forts here. They're not burning now, but yeah. That's his modus operandi. There's not much to do. But yeah, when we all get to T9, we can all go outlaw crazy. Maybe I'll get a gang together and we'll go and reap havoc on a kingdom somewhere. Another few people online. Guys, if you're jumping on here and you see the stream, please don't be afraid to chat, say hello, leave a comment there. And if you want me to discuss anything or touch on anything while we're here, I'm more than happy to do so. Yeah, here he is now bragging. Okay, so what did he do here? Oh, whoop-de-doo. He got 1.32. So this is, as I say, this is what he does. He picks on small players. I mean, he's attacking guys that have level 2 and level 3 troops with his level 7 Corax, just so as he can steal this little bit of gold that's going to go to his gold total. Yeah, I smell like your clan's gold. He's sad. And off he goes again. Where's he going now? What would be nice is if I could get him both ways now. If I could get him. Oh, he's going to this mine. Okay, great. Well, that's good. I can go and capture this mine now. So let's go and take the dragon and take all of my ranged units. And let's see if I can get there fast. 27 seconds. Hopefully that's enough to get there before him. And then he's going to die on my troops. And then I can go back and, if he revives, kill his troops again. But he's probably going with a small amount of troops. I'd say he's going with very few troops, actually. Because I'm sitting beside his city currently, he knows full well that I'm going to just attack him again. Okay, 29 seconds. That's great. Here he comes. Let's see what damage he might do. Very little, I would imagine. And here he comes. And there he goes. Okay, what did he go with? Yeah, he just went with troops. So he was just going to try and take the gold out of the mound. I don't need the gold, so I'm quite happy to leave the mound now. That was all I wanted to do, was annoy him. And go back to my portal now, and I might try and hit his city again in a second. Basically, I'll just post them all, just so as the rest of the kingdom knows that at least somebody is doing something about him. Because, you know, I feel for the smaller guys playing in the game when you have somebody like this in the kingdom that's just causing so much strife. Now let's see if he's back or if he's revived his troops. He probably hasn't, but he had. That's good. It's always nice to attack him when he does have some troops. So that's great. Okay, what else? How are we? I suppose I could do a little bit of crypting while I'm here. If I can find any level 25s, that is. Okay, let's have a look. Swap out to the right captain. I use my Carter. I'm not going to turn on crypting because if I decide to attack him or somebody else, I'll be pinned to a bit of time on it. Yeah, so crypting I'm doing at the minute, it is costing me getting some fairly good materials, even though I don't have, it's funny, even though I don't have great archaeologist turned on in premium, I still get some fairly high level materials, and it still costs me the same amount. So I'm down to 20,000 tar for a level 25 crypt, with obviously the equipment that I'm wearing plus the Torch of Olympus. You can't see it in that screen, you can see it on the actual captain, the Torch of Olympus there, which does give crypt exploration efficiency, and that is helping. Obviously the efficiency is helping in what he actually gets from the crypts. But you can see there, like, that's not bad. I'm getting the top level, well, orange level materials. Dougie, let me see. No, it isn't. Officer Academy is on at the minute. I'm pretty sure that's the same in every kingdom, but possibly might be slightly different in seasonal kingdoms. So I'm not too sure about that. But no, in most kingdoms at the minute, I think it's the same. Officer Academy is running. There's still an hour and 53 minutes left of it. Do you... War Tools would be a good time, obviously, to go and attack players on gold mines, but no, that's not why he's doing it. Just in case you're wondering, he's doing it purposely. He's doing it to annoy people. He is an outlaw. He's a known outlaw in the kingdom. He's a pain in everyone's backside at the minute. Let me just bring that message up. Can I take that message back? I don't know why that... I have a bot basically running on my chat channel, and I'd like to know why that has been blocked. But anyway, I can see it here. You're thinking of switching clans. My alt clan has grown to 1 billion wealth clan, but not fully technology researched. Main sub at 300 million wealth, but fully researched. Dilemma. Yeah, it will always be a dilemma. That particular question. Let me see. Give me a second. I want to see if I can copy that. Actually, can I? Yeah, if I can copy this message, I can put it up myself. Copy. Paste. And send. There you go. Sorry about that. I don't know why that's hidden your message, but I'll have to try and find out. Let me read it again. So you're thinking of switching clans. Alt clan has grown to 1 billion wealth clan, but not fully technology researched. Main is 300 million wealth, but fully researched. Yeah. If you mean just you as a player move clans, we'll all go through that stage where, yes, you reach a certain point, and unless you're in a clan with players above your might by a considerable amount, you won't grow. It does stagnate a little bit. If everyone is on the same amount, you always really need to have players there that are probably at least double, if not treble, your might level for it to kind of push on from there. I just don't get what you're saying about the clan wealth is 1 billion. Okay, so that's good, but it's not fully technology researched. Okay, so you basically, your buildings and your capital aren't up to certain levels. I mean, that's important, obviously, to grow the clan wealth. We're, let me just show you. So at the clan I'm in at the minute, we're 2 billion wealth. and we're 58 million in might. 58 billion in might. So we're building it up. We've just actually moved capital because it had got to a stage where our tin men were a little bit too, getting just a little bit too big. They were still killable, but it was getting to the point where if some of the guys were waiting for 3 stacks, which happened, and it will happen all the time in clans, that people just basically want to wait and they want to hit less stacks, get more VP, but it's not fair on the other ones who are hitting from the start. What we did in that case was we introduced a situation where you had to show 6 attacks every time an epic was created. You had to put 6 hits into a channel, and then they got looked at just to make sure you were doing 6 hits, and that kind of helped a little bit. But yeah, back to your question, yeah, it is a dilemma, and honestly, yeah, you probably will have to move clans, and you'll probably find that you'll have to move clans again when you hit maybe 500 million might. And you know, until you get right up to 1 billion, and then you'll be in a clan somewhere again, totally different where you are now, unless you decide to go a totally different route in the game and just kind of slow down and screech to a halt and say, okay, I'm just going to stay like I am now for a while, and in this clan I'm going to help them grow. But it's more the resources that you're going to need as you grow. So 300 million might, yeah, you'll need a fair bit of silver to create armies, to go and hit epics, etc., etc. When you double in size from that to 600 million, then you're into building double the size armies. Okay, your hero and captains will give you enough to be able to build bigger armies, but your silver cost is going to go up, and you're not going to get those sort of chests and silver gifts and DCs, dragon coins and tar, etc., in a small clan. So yeah, dilemma is it's time to move, my friend. If anybody is interested in moving to this kingdom, we've got a pretty good kingdom here. There's a couple of big clans here, ourselves being one, JFA being another one. Any row? Yeah, they did. I had that discussion, Dougie, with a guy years ago, in when I was in DOD up on K70. I had a discussion with another member who attacked me actually on a gold mine, if I remember rightly, and I messaged him and said, what are you attacking gold mines for? You're not supposed to. But believe it or not, I think it was the RDR clan. They were Russian clan. I don't know if they're still going or they're gone at this stage. But yeah, I was pretty annoyed with him at the time, and he said to me, "Hey man, War Tools is running at the minute." I said, War Tools, I don't care. What are you attacking me on a gold mine for? So yeah, look, they did, but the game it's open to interpretation, right? You can do whatever you want to do in the game within reason. The only thing you can't do in the game is you can't go on and chat shit to people. You know, you can't be racist. Well, you can be, but you won't last very long. The moderator will close you down. But yeah, it's a pretty lawless game in that regard, for sure. And yes, that would benefit an outlaw. So if War Tools was running, yeah, absolutely, he could absolutely benefit from that and rank in it. Mikael Jets, hello, welcome. I hope I pronounced your first name correctly. Does Carter get any bonus in crypts if the main character is wearing crypt gear? No, he doesn't. The only gear that is going to benefit your other captains wearing. So in all cases, okay, somebody said something different, but in all cases, as far as I'm concerned, the captain or hero that is doing the attack / march / crypt / citadel is the one that's going to get the bonuses and benefits from it. So in other words, if Carter goes to crypt, then he will be the one who his gear will be the one that denotes how much materials he gets from the crypt, what experience points he gets, etc., etc. Nobody else in the clan or nobody else in the captain's list or the hero will get any experience points. Okay. The only thing to do if you wanted to, instead of using the Honored Ruler gear, if you used one of the 4 sections to put gear in, you could put a section in of crypting gear, and crypting gear will let you let me just pull it up here so I can give an example. So if you were to put in, for example, tar production. Okay, so one of these gems, okay? So this here increases your maximum tar capacity. So if you had a set of crypt gear, but you don't have to. Let me just not confuse the issue. You can use that gem, the tar capacity, on any gear. It doesn't have to be on crypt gear. So if you're putting a set of that to increase your tar capacity and tar speed, what's the other one? Let me go in here for a second just to explain fully. So just 2 gems basically as regards your crypting. There's tar production speed, okay? That's the speed at which you create tar in the city, and also your maximum tar capacity. So hand in hand, if you had a full set of the tar production speed gems and the tar capacity speed gems on captains and a hero in the city, while they're in the city, that will boost your tar capacity and tar production. If you send those out of the city, i.e. you send them to a fort at night, you will notice that your tar production and capacity drops because they must be in the city for those bonuses to take effect. Does that make sense? You're welcome, and thank you for the question. Sorry guys, multitasking at the same time here. I'm just muting the odd time in case you're wondering why nothing's happening. I am still here. If I need to jump away, I will jump back to our Be Right Back screen, which looks a little bit like this. And then I will be back. Okay, what else to do? Yeah, what is this idiot saying now? Well played. I know it's well played. I've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. Yeah, for sure, I believe seasonal gear is better. If I just go into the forge here, well, sorry, no, the Ragnarok gear. Yeah. Let me just pull up Ragnarok here. Equipment. Yeah. So the Ragnarok equipment is specific to attacking epics, but the seasonal is basically strength and health against everything. So if it were me, I would probably still use the Ragnarok gear on my Hercules, because the bonuses and benefits, let me just pop him in there so you can see what I'm talking about. So the bonuses basically are against epic monsters, and because they're specific, they do go higher, I think, than they do on 140%. What is the top one actually? It goes up to 210. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. I stand to be corrected. I'm not always right, and don't profess to be. I'm pretty sure that the godlike gear on the seasonal kingdom doesn't go up as high as 210%. So obviously the double damage and the chance to strike two squads at plus 2% is nothing. That's whatever. But the 210% of strength against epic monsters is what you want. You see, the thing is as well, which you have to bear in mind, is on epics, it's always about strength. There's no point in you having a health bonus against an epic because it's going to kill you, regardless of what your troop health is, unless you're up to a billion might and you're managing to hit the epic with just one stack left and you manage to take it out. So in my opinion, for Hercules, I would always try and get the top possible gear, which is a good point. Brings me to the next thing, and that is I'm going to be working really hard to try and get a godlike piece of equipment or full set of equipment for Hercules, because I am noticing the guys here in the clan are getting better hits. Some of them are using the Ragnarok gear, but I think the seasonal gear, and the seasonal gear would definitely be better because it's strength and health, if I remember rightly. That would be better against everything else in the game, i.e. other players, and if you wanted to use it on epics, but I just don't see the point. If you're using Hercules, one captain, then yeah. But let's say you were actually attacking Shadow City where you're using your hero and 3 captains, then yeah, sure, by all means use the seasonal gear, and it will give them all boosts to their strength, because you may not be able to afford to get a full set for all of your army of the Ragnarok stuff. So that's the way I read it, Brian. Anyone else coming and going there? You've joined the stream. Please don't be afraid to say hello. Leave a message. Just say hi if you wish, or ask me a question. Now, back to our little outlaw friend. I can always win. Keep in mind that it's rolled the kingdom against me. If he won a 100 attack, he would be a genius. 90 out of 100? I don't know what you're talking about. You see, this is where kind of he tries to turn it around again. So he was sitting in a silver mine over where he had taken somebody else's silver mine, actually, and he was sitting in theirs, mining their silver, and he was attacked by one of the guys in our clan, and he's saying, I repeat, I was bubbled. So basically he had a shield up, so he's saying, why attack me? Yes, Brian, thanks. I thought the same. Also considering the seasonal has a durability of 1,000. Yeah, wow. That's very good, actually. Yeah, I didn't realize the durability was that high on it. 1,000? Really? Did you mean 100? Maybe there's an extra 0 in there. I didn't think... what's the durability on the Ragnarok stuff? It was only 60 for Godlike. And it drops down, as you can see, 50, 40, 30, 30, 30 for the first 4. It's 1,000, is it? Yeah, I definitely am going to have to dip my feet, whether I like it or not, into the next seasonal. I don't know who else is. I don't know if any of you guys are or had done already. I hadn't. I just steered clear of it, but it's getting now to the stage where... I kind of think I have to have some of that armor, and I have to have the Heart of the Forest artifact, and whatever new one they bring out next time, it's going to cost me to play it, and I don't like spending money at the game when you get to this point. 1,000, wow, that's impressive. Yeah, that's really good then. I guess I am definitely going to have to invest. It's funny, actually, that last event that ran before Trials of Olympus, the one where there was 3 tiers, you could get keys for the first tier, gear, red gear for the second gear, and godlike for the third gear, some for the third tier, something like that. It was like 994 trillion I had to get to the first gear, but I wasn't sure if I would have even been allowed to get it because I hadn't played in any of the seasonal kingdoms. Now, where is he off to? I'm babysitting this guy today, but it's okay because at least you can see then it's a bit interesting. Where is he going to? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so is this guy online? Steed666. If you're online, jump out. No, he mustn't be because he's about to be attacked. That's okay. We can see if we can get him now when he comes back again. Oh, hey. Great. He actually lost that time. That's good. Okay, hopefully he will revive straight away and go back with more. And I'm going to see if I can hit him before he leaves. You got to get the timing right. Give it a try. That time, no. All you can just do is keep attacking. Robert, good question. Yes and no. Where would I get the time to create a clan and run a clan? Oh my God. I've been in many clans over the years. I've been in some great clans with some great leaders, and honest to God, I don't know. Oh, I got him that time. Good. I don't know where people find the time to do it. I really don't. That's great. And I caught him there. Sorry. Yeah, I know I could probably do it with a couple of friends, a couple of old friends. I keep catching this. Great. This is great. Sorry. Yeah, I know I could probably do it with a couple of friends, but I just wouldn't. It's really, really hard to start a clan and to keep everybody active and get the right players in. You know, a clan it's so important to everybody, for everybody, every clan member in a clan to do the most they can, because without that happening, there will always be somebody who underachieves. Not just, okay, we all have jobs, we all have lives, etc., but there'll always be somebody there who constantly underachieves and isn't helping themselves or helping the clan. And by doing that, it just starts to drive a wedge in, and you then set people against each other. And as much and all as it is a game, when you get to a certain might level, a certain size, you will go, you know, why isn't everybody doing what I'm doing in the clan? You know, there is that expectation. You know, do you know what I'm saying? So the reason I haven't personally started a clan is, wow, the time involved in getting it all set up and everything from start to finish, then trying to recruit people from kingdoms, because you can't just get them from within one kingdom. There's no point in going down to, let's say, kingdom 180 or whatever, and trying to start a new clan there, because you'll have people in clans that have suddenly, you know, they've created families and friends around them, and they won't want to leave to go to another clan because they won't know what it's like, or, you know, what the people are like in there, or what expectations are going to be made of them there. So as much and all as that's a very long-winded answer and maybe slightly dodged, I have thought about it, but I right now it's far from my mind. It would make for a great series of videos for sure. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make a little note of that, okay? And the next time I'm talking to a good friend of mine, Rico, don't know if anyone's ever heard of him. In fact, I should have told him I was on live stream today. He might even drop in and say hello. In fact, give me a minute and I'll message him. But yeah, if I was to say to him, hey, do you want to start another clan somewhere? I'm sure he would. He's been around the block more than once and he started many a clan, and yeah, he might be interested in doing it. And if he did, then yeah, sure, it would make a good video from start to finish. And with the knowledge he has and a few of us have, then obviously it would be beneficial, maybe would help people. But there is money and time involved in it, because it's not straightforward. Make a small clan, yeah, straightforward enough. But to grow it and build it effectively, it does take time and very reliable clan members and teammates. Let me just message him actually and see if he's online. How will I get him? Discord. Okay, message him. He might show up, he might not. I think this little outlaw of ours has probably given up for the day. Yeah, I think so. Where's the one I got him? I did get him coming back then at some stage, didn't I? 148, that was the one I wanted. May as well just share these. Oh, he is still there, but he's just not going to he's not going to revive his troops. How are we going? Yeah, we still have a few people there. Folks, don't be afraid to say hello, say hi. Don't have to ask any serious questions, but if you would like to ask any questions, by all means, please post them in the chat. I'm more than happy to answer, if I can, your questions. And thanks for joining the stream. Anyway, let's go back and do a bit of crypting while I'm sitting here doing nothing else. Speed ups. That's something that's definitely improved in the game. I know I have a lot, but they seem to come in most chests now. So just this guy, yeah, the translation of this chat can be terrible sometimes, but this guy is just on another planet. Some of the things he's saying here make absolutely no sense. Where is he here? Yeah, well, that's not true. The big ones in big clans get big chests. They don't care about the small ones. That's totally not true. When he left last time, most, if not all, of the big clans, as he calls them here, helped and are constantly helping smaller players clean up the mess that he made. So he's just a despicable person for even suggesting that we get it all. We work for what we get, but we clean up the messes that people like Hispano make. Idiot. He's an idiot. Anyway, if you want to be an outlaw, be an outlaw. But don't have an agenda to come in and wreck the place. Yeah, sure, do it. But don't then try and bend it to make it sound like you're the one that's helping others, and their big clans are squashing small clans. Take a look around our kingdom. You know, this isn't a small kingdom. This kingdom is full of clans, small clans. It's not empty. It's not void like some of the kingdoms around the world map. There are plenty of people here enjoying life until idiots like him come along, you know? I always end up as a clan superior in all clans from the start of the game. I just want to be a normal clan member, maybe a soldier. I know, Brian, I get you 100%, and that's where I am now with the clan I'm in. I'm very happy here. I wouldn't say I wouldn't ever move again, but right now I'm happy with the way things are going, and yes, it's given me time to be able to run my channel and, you know, enjoy life, real life, family, etc., etc., etc. And it's nice to be just a soldier, for sure. So, yeah, maybe it is time. What kingdom are you in, Brian? I probably asked you this before and you probably told me before, but I'm just asking again. Maybe you come up this way. Ah, okay. Did you see? No, I don't think you did actually. Okay, you're in one of the. You're not in the top FOC clan in 147. You're right beside me. I've probably bumped into you at some stage, have I? I do a little bit of scouting over there, but OYP. I know where you're somewhere here in the map. I could probably pick you out of a lineup. There's one FOC clan there, yeah. Yeah, hey, we're always on the lookout at the FOCs. We do a lot of scouting. That's one thing actually that does happen a lot more now than used to happen in the past. And that is that a lot more players now have the mindset to scout a city first. I mean, sure, if you click on a city and there's like 1 million ingots, you're going to go attack straight for it, yeah? But if you're not, you're happy to just scout and see if there's any silver there, because that's what it's all about at the higher levels, right? But yeah, I get you. I get you there, absolutely. It is... I am Groot. There's a lot of I am Groots in the game. There's a lot of names like that in the game, actually. The enemy march. Who's coming for me? Okay. Bad. Oh. And he's coming to my portal. No, he's coming to my city. Oh, I think he's just scouting. At that speed, I'd say he's just scouting. Yeah, scouting. Just exactly as I said. So there I just had a lovely guy from Bad come and scout me. He's looking for silver. And he defeated me, obviously, because I don't think I had any scouts in my city at the time. I think I had them out. I did have scouts, actually. What happened there? Show details. Oh, yeah. So he got first hit and he scouted me in the first time. Yeah. So that's basically what happens nowadays. These big guys are looking for silver all the time. I won't get an attack from him if it was one of the events, maybe if it was Clash for the Throne or Kingdom versus Kingdom, then that could have been an attack, but obviously he wouldn't have done Kingdom versus Kingdom on that. But yeah, he's looking for silver. That's what they're always looking for. Silver. So thanks for dropping by, Valak. No silver today, my friend. What ingots have I got? 25k. Yeah, ingots might have been what What dragged him towards my city? Let's drop them ingots down a little bit. Keep your taxes low. That'll be my advice. Keep them under 6,000 if you're a low might player, and under 15,000 if you're a high might player. Just a baby. Oh. David, hi. Thanks for the comment. Let me just copy your second comment that you made there. My game is my chat. I'm going to have to do something with, because it is blacklisting some messages from people. Where are we going here? I think it could be just a simple case of the amount of text in one go. Yeah, let's just send that. See what happens now. Yeah, we missed some of the stuff in there. I don't know. Sorry. I can only post what I'm seeing. Why is it not letting me do that? Go. Yes. Let me see. You do enjoy my commentary. Very informative. Just a baby. Have been playing for 2 years and still learn thing almost every week. I do a lot of YouTube studying, trying to catch up with you. I presume it's going to be big shots. That's just a guess. Look, we all started somewhere, David. Believe you me. I wasn't this size to start with. I've actually been playing this game now for probably a little over 4 years. It's probably getting close to 5 now at this stage. But when I started first, I had an account, and I got to a stage where I just hadn't got the time to play from work, and I ended up actually selling my account to another guy in a clan, a nearby clan that I knew. Big shots, yeah, good stuff. I got it. So yeah, I gave up that account, and then a few months later, I just thought I'll just start again. So I started again, and I got a lot of help from one particular friend of mine. And look, I just started the account again, and now I am where I am. But it takes time. It takes time to get to this level, and it is very one-sided. It's definitely a pay-to-play game. I know people can do it on a lower budget. And to answer Denver Lewis, hi, and thanks for your message. To answer your question, it is possible. I suppose it depends on what you want to get out of the game. I did put a couple of videos up on how you would attack. The big thing, right, is about you growing in might. The bigger might you can grow by, the bigger you can grow, the faster, the better, because you can then join better clans, and you will do a lot of clan hopping. You should do a lot of clan hopping, in my opinion, when you are starting to grow. Because when you start out and you're only 1 million might, or 3 million might, or 10 million might, you get to a stage where you're better off being in a clan that has members that are higher might than you. Because two things: one, you learn from them, and two, you're going to benefit from what they're doing, i.e. crypting, even if they're doing it on a not paying method. It definitely will drive you forward. You'll never see a small player go into a clan who isn't giving 100% and doesn't grow. That just never happens. So the way to play for free and still grow is by doing what I showed people to do. You will have to get some mercenaries. Now, how you get them is up to you. If you get them in the there's 2 ways to get mercenaries in the game. Mercenary exchanges, but you need silver for that. You don't need a lot of mercenaries, but then you do what video I sent about VP farming. So you do the lower end of the scale on that. It doesn't have to be with Wyvern, or it doesn't have to be, I think I did 2, didn't I? I thought I did 2 videos, one with Wyvern and one with, I did one on my alt account. with Fire Lords, I believe. But you can still do that again on a lower level. So it's just a case of you finding whatever monster on the map that you're going to attack, and then you're going to use mercenaries and get your mercenaries right and just attack them non-stop again and again and again and again, and just farm valor points, because your valor points are what are going to push your captains higher. They're going to push your hero higher, and they in turn are going to give you experience points, and then your might is going to increase, and then you're going to be able to basically then move on. So yeah, that's how to do it. It's as simple as that. But you do have to, you got to be in a clan. Yeah, I won't visit you today, Brian. Not unless you got a lot of silver for me, buddy. So yeah, Denver, that's my advice to you, my friend. It is possible. But yeah, keep an eye out for videos, or go and look at that video if you didn't already. VP farming, very important. But ultimately, there is one captain in this game that is going to drive your wealth, and people have disagreed with me over and over again until they're red in the face. But I'm sorry, I'm looking at it here. When you're in a big clan and people are still saying to you, come on, okay, we've got a low tin man, we moved this time, so we're going to use 2 captains only, we're not going to use Hercules. Anybody using tier 9 troops, you are to use, yes, David, on the money, Carter. Captain Carter. I know I bang on about him a lot, but guys, seriously, Carter is the one who's going to be able to get you gear, because he's the one who's doing the crypting. He's going to get you silver, because you get silver every time you crypt. He's going to get you tar, because he's the guy to get the benefit of tar. He's going to get you gems that are going to make your gear stronger. So yes, 100%, your Carter should nearly be your top captain, bar your either Hercules or Cleopatra or either of the 2 seasonal captains, Skadi, whatever her pronunciation is. You learned that from me. Good. Thank God somebody's listening to me and actually understands what I'm saying isn't bullshit. Excuse the French. Yeah, look, Carter, everybody. Carter. And the bigger and better Carter gets, and the better the gear, the cheaper it is to crypt, which is why I am still crypting now with Captain Carter. And now I'm crypting on level 25s, and it's costing me 20,000 tar. Admittedly, I have a lot of tar, but that's from being a big player and being in a big clan. Ramses. Yeah, honestly, David, I think the jury's still out for me with Captain Ramses. I tell you where I use him, actually. Yeah, let's do something different. Let me just switch captains here for a second. And I'll show you where I use Ramses. I use her and Ramses. And we're going to have no equipment on, but I will give him I'll give him I'll give him an army health and strength boost with the Lord Ifrit Lord's belt. I'm going to use Ingrid as my monster captain, and we're going to give her the monster mask, which is going to give monsters health and strength. And finally, I'm going to use my Wu Zetienne. Again, no armor and just her artifact. And I am going to attack a citadel. In this case, I'm going to attack a level 25 cursed. Just turn them off. We want to go down to 25, 127 kilometers from me. And I'm going to click attack. And we're going to just select these 3, as I said, Wu Zetienne, Captain Ingrid, and Ramses. Ramses is here solely for the health boost that my troops are going to get here. So you can do this. AD Cleopatra and a Manitor. Are you telling me I should be using these for a... Oh, no, this is just your opinion of important captains or captains that you have. A Manitor is important too, yeah, but only in a case that you're in a clan that there's a lot of raids going on. A Manitor isn't any use without raids, or if you were, it's your captains. Okay, perfect. Well then use, yeah, 80 is nearly extinct now since Skadi, isn't it? Skadi is the captain, the seasonal captain who came out, who gives bonuses, strength and health bonuses to guardsmen, or was it Beowulf? If you don't have her anyway, or you don't intend getting her, then yes, 80 will still be useful to you for guardsmen. Cleopatra, definitely use your Cleopatra over Hercules if you intend not to get Hercules, because Cleopatra is definitely. Leonidas, no, Leonidas for me isn't as important, but then I play the game a different way. Leonidas is only, so what my feeling and opinion, tell you what, let me just complete this citadel and I'll show you what I'm doing. So a flying captain, a monster captain, and a health captain, okay? And I am going to attack this citadel using 3, 4, 2, and have I got enough cannons? Yes, I do. And 250 I think I need. And let's start the march. And I'll just show you something here. So this is a level 25 cursed citadel. The cursed citadels have much stronger walls than the elven citadels. So you can use catapults, and the catapults don't get targeted in attacks. No, I did take losses. Why is that? Okay, maybe it was because I had too many. Yeah, okay, so they're the strongest ones, and they're after taking a hit off that. Okay, so just to show you, right, here's a saved attack. So this is usually what I would use for a cursed citadel. Captain Ramses, woos Etienne, and my monster captain. And with that exact setup that I have, I am able to basically kill a citadel without any losses. I'm assuming I got losses because I had too many of them that time. Did I save when I used the other ones? No. So at 150, it's basically I had too many. Let's do one more. Just to show you that it's not a lie. I tell the truth. I did have all my strength bonuses on. Yeah. Okay, let's go again. So this time we're going 150. And then I'm going with 3 and 4 and 2. And off I go. 20 seconds. Okay, yeah, let me just catch up in the chat here. Ramses, Cleopatra, in moderation. In moderation, what do I have to focus on? Okay, definitely focus on Cleopatra. Leonidas, I wouldn't bother with Leonidas. Leonidas is only a yeah, that's it. Leonidas is only a melee captain. So there's no how to explain it best. This game solely resolves around 2 factors. One is strength and one is health. If you can set your army up to always be pushing on the strength and health side, then you will manage to do very well and go a long way. The captains that I think people should concentrate on are the ones that you can see I have concentrated on in the top of my list. But with this, there's a caveat here. So Hercules I have, obviously, and he is my epic captain. Always use him on every epic. Cleopatra I have dropped off a little bit on, but I will from time to time use her against epics as well, okay? Just to level her up, because she gives a strength bonus to the entire army, and the entire army is the important fact here. Captain Logos I use in attacks against other players. and he gives a specialist strength and health boost. And after that, then a Manitor I do use, but that's because we do a lot of raids in my clan because it's a large clan. So if you're in a big clan, then yes, you will be doing raids. And if you're doing raids or reinforcing people regularly, then you do need to have her. And after that, you can see Dustan is the size he is because he was important while I was working towards my specialist S9. I don't use him anymore, so he is now defunct. He's a captain I won't ever use. AD I will still push up from time to time, a level or two. Helen is the important one after that for her food production and troop training speed. Definitely, yeah. Cleopatra and Carter are definitely two you should focus on for now, for sure. Just going to go on mute here for 1 second, guys. Chat among yourselves. Won't be long. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to just jump off here. Really sorry, I hate to break the middle of a stream, but I just have a bit of an emergency here that I have to deal with. I'm gonna jump to the Be Right Back screen, although that will leave, yeah, the chat will stay up there, won't it? Yeah, the chat stays there. Okay, so sorry, I'll be as fast as I can, but if you leave the stream, I totally understand. I'm gonna come back. I should be hopefully about 20 minutes. So if you want to just pen that in, I should be back for I should be back in 20 minutes for quarter to the hour. If you can hang on, I'd be happy to answer any questions I see in the chat when I come back. Sandbox, I'll try and get back to you straight away on Bayo. I haven't got him yet. He will be on my list for the next Seasonal Kingdom, which I most likely will take part in. Haven't taken part in it before now. I do think he is worthwhile, and if you have him or if you're planning on getting him, definitely I would put him in. But I'll talk more about that when I get back. Guys, sorry to have to jump off here, but I'll be back soon. Thank you. Chat away amongst yourselves, please, by all means. And I'm back. Hey, sorry about that. You're not late. No, all's good. Let me just get the channel back up here now and go back to the game scene. Okay, KKK. There's always a bit of a panic on a Saturday afternoon, isn't there? Now, what are we saying here? Moderation. Yes, finished with that. Yeah, Bayo. So, I think I can see all the captains here. Just to go back to the point about Beowulf. Health and strength of entire army. So, yeah, I mean, if you were to level him up on stars. So why is he saying 500 and we can get to 420? So basically, he is a good hero. Sorry, he is a good captain to have because of his boost, his strength boost on the army. But he's not something that I would specifically run out to get now because my Cleo is nearly up to that level anyway at level 374. And if I was to increase her up to 400, then obviously she's going to be the same as Beowulf. I would be more interested in getting Skadi because Skadi is going to give my guardsmen the strength and health a boost, and that would be invaluable in battle, even against another player. But I do see a lot of players now using her against epics, and even against Tin Man. So I don't know who's here now still left. Sandbox, that was for you. How long does it take to go from G8 to G9 if you're active in a good clan that kills 6 and me. I see. Hiya. In a good clan that kills 6 tin men from level 110 plus, and you have Hercules. No problem, Sandbox. I hope that that was my opinion on it. Obviously, that's the way I would see it. I think Skadi's more important than Beowulf. Yeah. So, Mikael, to answer your question on that. It really depends because you're not just going to do it. You could do it on just Tin Men, but you will probably run across Ragnarok at some point. And if you use Ragnarok and do it right, you could probably manage to get there. Are you talking about with mercs or without mercs? Do you purchase mercs at all? If you do purchase mercs, you could do it fairly fast. I wouldn't be able to give you an exact time because, again, not knowing what army you have, not knowing what your normal hits are like on Tin Man. I just want to pull back here and see if I have. Did I save one actually? No, I didn't. Yeah, that's actually something I could do. Voting time. I wasn't able to do this yesterday. I can't actually vote, even though I managed to. Something wrong with this game. Yeah, sorry. Where was I? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking here. Just going to show you, give you an idea of what I'm doing currently. I'm nearly sure I ran some attacks without mercenaries. Where are we? Okay. 55. Oh no, I was using Carter there, yeah. So that was just an attack with just silver troops. I didn't use any mercenaries there. So that was just with G8, G9, S8, S9 with Carter. And I did give him some armor that day. Yeah, I put on the epic gear on him. And I was getting 58 billion. So you could probably do it in 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks if you're active in a good clan. But it's not them killing the Tin Man, it's you at the end of the day. So it's really going to be down to your hit strength, what valor points you're getting per attack. But yeah, I would say a month. I'd say I could probably do a month. Hope that answers your question. I hope you're still there to hear that answer. Where are we now? Let me just open a few chests here and go back to my portal. Did anything? He's up to his old tricks again, so we might just do a little attack on him. Again, hello. If you're just arriving on the stream, thanks for joining. If you'd like to say hello, please pop hello in the chat box there, or ask me a question. And let's get this little maggot as he arrives back. Attack. And I'm going to use let's use the birds for a change. And we'll go with Royal Lions. Just in case you wonder what I'm doing here, for anybody who's just joined the channel, this guy here, Viriathus Hispano, is an outlaw. He's attacking players on gold mines, small players in our kingdom, and we're going to try and kill his troops as much as we can when he returns to a city. So you have to get the timing right. We don't want him getting back out before I get to attack him. And that's why there's two portals here. One is mine and one is from another clan. And we're just keeping a close eye on him. Let's change the music genre a little, I think. I don't want to miss this guy coming back. And what will we go to? Let's have a little bit of... Don't we all? Silver, yeah. Well, you could do a little bit of attacking with me. I could do a bit of scouting. What kingdom are you in again, my friend? 205. Oh yeah, you can't leave. Yeah. Keep forgetting. I know. How many days is it now? Another 20 still? Another 20. It didn't sound like that. Didn't sound too hopeful, did it? Let's have a bit of rock. Shuffle. Just changing the music up here a little bit. $36 days. Why? No point. Laziness, Brian. I never ever clear my journal. I just don't see the point in it, to be honest. I could clear it, but what's the point of me sitting here clicking this X when I could be doing something more important on screen, maybe? Simple as that. Here he comes. And boom. How do we do? Yes. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, yeah. He's got some mercenaries. That's even better. Now he's lost. So 307. Oh, he's not going to be happy bunny now. He's lost all of those. He's lost a quarter of those mercenaries in one hit. So what are we? 350, 75. Yeah, he's roughly lost 75, 76 of those because I have just attacked him. I'll have to put that one in the... I have to put that one in the kingdom. Let's try him again. Maybe he revived, maybe he didn't. And he didn't. Now, he'll be careful now and he might go quiet again for a while. Anyway, let's poke the bear. Now, where is he off to? Yeah, he's off to another gold mine. And he'll lose another quarter of whatever troops he comes back with. I don't know why he's wasting his time by... let me find... Okay, good clan, another kingdom I can tell. But can you teleport? I thought you said you couldn't. And what type of... just remind me what level might you are. I know you told me already. I know I could go in and just look at the messages you sent me. I will do that, actually. I won't be lazy. Oh, you're G5. Yeah, I remember. 37 mil, my G5. Okay. If you use 180, yeah, possibly actually. But again, I don't know if you can teleport out of a kingdom. You probably can. I think I did it once myself, actually, with my alt. Excuse me. G5, M5. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you want to come here, you're more than welcome. I could probably get you into there's 2 clans here that you could probably fit into. One would be TRC and the other one would be JFA. Yeah. If you want me to ask around for you, by all means, maybe send me a message. Hit me up on Discord. Send me a couple of messages. We'll have a chat there and try and get you sorted this week. So that'll give you enough time to get yourself sorted out, fixed up and ready to move. At least if you're here in the kingdom, then it means we could hunt together and I can show you a few tips about hunting for silver, ways that I use to find it, etc., etc. Oh, that's nice. Stream Elements. So I use Stream Elements, and you can see there I've just got a little bot that I forgot I had that connected, actually, saying, having fun, enjoying the stream, please consider following me. It's free and really helps us out. It does help us out. I should be logging, I should be pushing my own. You're looking into this, what you were offering. Yeah. Very good. Look, we can have a chat about it. I know you're taking membership out, and I'm sure we can sort something out. So like I say, hit me up in messages on Discord, and I probably won't be on tomorrow. I'll be here for another hour, I'd say now, to run this stream, and then I will go away and be with the family for the weekend. But I will be on again. I'll be in and on. I'll be on tomorrow night probably for a while, but not live streaming. And then during the week, I'll get on again. I'm going to try and get a live stream going every weekend now at some stage, either the Saturday or the Sunday, because I know it'll be a lot easier for some people to be able to get online for those times. But yeah, I'll look after you. Don't worry. And I'm sure we can find somewhere that will be a good fit for you to move here and grow in a good healthy clan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How's the cold going? Are you feeling a little bit better? Excellent. Good to hear. And so you did use lemon and cloves, right? Excellent. It's nice, isn't it? And it is. It is definitely, whiskey is good for medicinal purposes. At least that's what I tell myself when I have a few. Yes, nice. You sent me a picture. Very good. And Jamison too. Very impressed. Excellent. I'm so impressed. Now I'm not even sick and I want one myself. Yes, as we can see, I wonder why you used the Mercs that time. That was a rookie move. Maybe he's not as clever as we thought. And then he makes these silly excuses. I was wrong in attacking the wrong person. Oh, we'll give the goal back to the person then. Idiot. He's an idiot. Ugh. Anyway, what else can I do today? Oh, let's do a little bit of scouting, hey? So, this is the setup I use when I am going to scout other players. I use Ji Guaying because she gives my scouts a bonus, which is double strength to her level. And let's give her, actually, yeah, well, I won't I? Let's give her the drum. That will help her speed ups. And ProScope is ready to go anyway. Let me just see. Denver, hi. Okay, I'm going to focus on Cleopatra, Carter, and Manitor for raids. Yeah, perfect. Straw for resources. Yeah. And gather mercs in Merc Exchange. Which events like Ragnarok and what would you prefer? Yes, so for me, Ragnarok is a definite must-play event. And the reason I say that is if you go to the Ragnarok tab and the shop, you can see what you can get in the shop. Straight off, in most people's cases, you can purchase, obviously, the Valor points. Now, I know this won't be the same on your might level. It'll probably might be 5 billion or 10 billion or 8 billion or something like that, depending on what level you are. But obviously there is X amount of those, so you can purchase those to increase your to get your Valor points up to be able to then concentrate on your G6 guardsmen, G7 guardsmen, etc., or G8, G9, as the case may be. But the other thing that you want in here is from the Jormungandr shop, and that is these here, the XP. And the XP you can specifically use on certain captains or the hero. And that is really useful to do as well. Obviously, there is the Valor Points bonus as well in the Jormungandr shop, as there is in the Fenrir one. Equipment, if you're using Hercules, even if you're using Cleopatra, as you said, you're going to concentrate on Cleo for that. If you can get yourself a set of gear, even if it's only the purple gear, and make one set for her, one piece of equipment, it will benefit and boost the strength that you get when you're attacking. When you're attacking Tin Man. Now, what is this? What was I going to say? Which events Ragnarok you prefer? Apart from Ragnarok, that the new event, that Trials of Olympus event is quite good. The gifts on that seem quite healthy. Actually, I've just realised that the chat box is showing up. That's interesting. On the actual screen. How am I seeing that? That's interesting. It's not solid enough. I would like to be able to see more of it, but why? That's the game capture. Okay, so it's New World animated. Oh, now it's disappeared. And now it's back. Sorry, I'm just fiddling around here with something. 147, 142. Okay, so that's quite old. Yeah, okay. Let me just get rid of that off the screen. That's irritating. This is all a learning game. So Ragnarok and the new event, Trials of Olympus. Where you're going to need a Minotaur actually is in that event, in those two events. So when you're creating raids to hit the Jormungandr squad, excuse me while I yawn and stretch. If you're creating raids to hit the Jormungandr squad, and you're creating raids to do whatever squad it was on the Fountain Trial of Tartarus. Was it the Chimera? One of these. Yeah, raid against the Trial of Chimera, Chimera. Not sure how it's pronounced. But yeah, so those two are the important ones. You probably won't really benefit anywhere else on raids. But yeah, a Minotaur, definitely worth having. And definitely worth working on. Straw for resources. To be honest, Denver, what kingdom are you in actually? $188. Okay. And who are the biggest clan in K188? UFC? UFC are a fairly big clan. At least they used to be. Yeah, they used to be. I know of them. They were on the same kingdom as us at one stage. So, really, my opinion on this is as follows. I, being a large player, get a lot of resources constantly in any of the chests I open. So for example, this is just whatever that was, 30 odd chests, was it? That I've just opened there, and you can see there the resources I've got. Okay, so I've got some stone, some iron, loads of food, then more food, then timber, more timber, stone, more stone, etc., etc. All of these resources are totally and utterly useless to me. So in your kingdom, those guys, that big clan UFC, you have to have, where are they actually? Give me their location there on the map. If you can give me their coordinates, I could find them anyway if I keep scrolling. They'll usually be the largest grouped together. Just depends where they are. Is this them? Actually, no, in 188 UFC, are they right? Well, there's WDO, okay? I can guarantee you that there's players in that WDO clan that are in similar situation to me. Let's just have a look at the members. Okay, so this guy here, Wuxnari Cookie, 782 million, 674 million. All these guys with 500 and 600 million might, they have resources literally dripping out of their kingdoms. Dripping out of their cities. They should be sharing with guys in the kingdom. It's not hard to do. They could, if you asked any of them, if you message the guy, message them. I would say message them. In fact, I could nearly even do it for you. Will I? No, I won't, because I don't like begging on other people's behalf. But there should be. We do it in our kingdom, okay? Here in 148, we invariably, most of our players in our clan at some stage will empty their city when they don't have many troops and they don't have silver, and they will just let other players attack them. I've done it in the past. I've done it on other kingdoms, and basically you just keep attacking. Now, there is a caveat that we will only allow players up to a certain might level attack us, because we don't want, ones that can get the resources taking the resources. So up to maybe 20 million might or 30 million might. And basically I will take my shield down, or have my shield down, my walls will be down, I'll have no troops in the city, I'll have sent them out to the fort or to reinforce another player in our clan, and basically any player under 30 million might can attack my city, and they'll be able to take away any of the resources that is gathered there. So all I have to do is go up here, and all I'll have to do is click on my 5 million chests, 5 million, and I've got 8,382 of them. Open all of them, and that means then that I have literally billions of wood, and I can be attacked ad nauseum overnight while I sleep by all these small players. They can get all the resources they want, and they can build their city up. So Stror isn't so important for resources. You should be able to get your resources from larger players in your kingdom in the game. If they're not giving you them, it's a bit mean. It's not costing them anything to give them to you. You shouldn't. I hate to see players mining in kingdoms. So anybody who's sitting on I won't be able to find one now, I know, but anybody who's sitting on a sawmill or a stone and iron mine, you shouldn't see that. I know they're all over the map, but the time it takes to mine them versus how quickly and how much that you could give another player is just crazy. So in my opinion, if you were to ask the leader or a superior in the clan, especially, good luck with that. Silver and gold, and that you will have to mine. But I'll tell you where Stror is even more important, and it's when you go to attack another player. Like there's somebody. See that caravan there on the screen. So this is a player in your kingdom. It could be silver that they're sending Barbarossa from the LOC clan. So they're basically sending something to another player, or it could be their alt, sure, but that's just the way to do it, and that's the way a bigger player could send you resources. For silver and gold, yeah, totally with you on that. You're going to need them. You will have to mine gold mines or dragon mounds. There's no other way to get gold, other than do that. So yes, Stror is important there. But where Stror is also important is to make him a set of Swift Wayfarer gear, which means that when you go and attack other players, your carrying capacity is improved. So my carrying capacity on the world map is up plus 624%. So it means that if I'm attacking somebody with silver, I can bring back way more than I could with just him naked, let's say, without gear on. So yeah, silver and gold, and even silver. Again, I fall back to Carter. If you have a good, strong Carter and you are you're opening crypts, there's silver. Like there's 450,000 and 150,000. There's 600,000 there for me opening that level 25 crypt. I've got 600,000. About the daily jobs. Okay, so daily jobs are when you say you've got loads, have you got more than 2,535? You probably don't. The daily jobs, basically, when you add one, okay, it gives you a broad selection of a few things. You may get an enchantment sheet, you may get iron, you may get stone, you may get silver, wood, and some blueprints. Blueprints, obviously, you know what they go towards, but they're very important to hold on to. And you basically open them and you get those gifts from them. The time to open your blueprints, the time to open your daily chests are usually during that event that runs, which is daily jobs, I think. Let me just find it here. That's it. Regular decrees. So when the regular decrees mini event comes on, you complete daily jobs to get tournament points. So if you wanted to try and rank in this, that will give you a plus 10% to army health if you finish in the top 100. I am not sure if that event is categorized by might levels or not. I can't remember. A lot of the mini events in the game are you're against players. For example, what's running right now at the minute is Officer Academy. Okay, so in Officer Academy, you can see here, like there's two players at the top on 7 bazillion points and 5 bazillion points. There's no way you're going to be able to compete with that, because the lowest is was 104. No, it's even more than 104 trillion. So there's no way you're going to be able to compete with that. But I do think some of the events, and I'm not sure about that regular decrees one, are categorized on players' might. Up to a certain level of might, you can get into the top 100. But I can't remember about that. But apart from that, the daily jobs is just a case of you opening a daily job. Just beware of one thing, actually. So let's just say you had 1,000 of them or 500 of them, and you decided you want to open them all, and you click use. By the way, the best thing to do with that is get an auto clicker. Autoclicker.exe is the one I use, and basically you just set it up. You click F8 or F6 depending on which one you get, and that will basically just constantly click the mouse on the box. That will then open up each time you're opening up 11 daily jobs or 10 daily jobs. Okay, it's 11 in my case. It's 11 open there, and again you can use the auto clicker to then go through them. But be very careful of this timer. Happened to be once in the game, and I never forgot. I was on 27 minutes or something like that. I had 3,800 daily jobs. I opened them all at the same time. Okay, so I used the auto clicker to totally bring that down to 0, which meant I had 11 times 3,800 and something, and I just set the auto clicker away working, not thinking that this was going to make any difference when the timer ran out. And I walked away from the PC to make myself a cup of coffee, was up in the kitchen for a while, came back down, and the screen was empty, and thought, oh, that's grand, I've opened them all. Went into the event to see where I was in regular decrees, and I was way down. I didn't even finish in the top 100, and I couldn't understand what had happened. So I got on to support, and support said, oh yes, there's a timer. When the timer runs out, any daily jobs that are active disappear. And I was like, WTF. I wasted so many daily jobs that time. Could have ranked in the top 100, quite high actually as it happens, and I would have had all of the extra silver, wood, iron, stone, enchantments, whatever else came out of it. So if you're going to do that, make sure the timer is at its top level, which is 3 hours. You're short of 3 hours, 2 hours, and I think it starts at 2 hours 59 minutes. And then basically click your ad and use an auto clicker. And like I say, click ad, auto clicker, as many as you want to open. And then as you're opening them, use the auto clicker again and just set it up, walk away. When it stops, if it completes them all, you're only on this white screen. So it's not going to do anything else like open up something else or mess up something else in the game. The auto clicker will be just constantly just clicking like that. You know, yeah, that's the way to do it. So just look up autoclicker.exe and you'll be able to find it. Hopefully that helps you. I've just got a message here and I just want to have a look at it and to save whoever is anonymity. I'm going to just skip to the be right back, but I will be still here to talk. But I just want to see who this is from. Just come online. Okay. One sec, guys. I'll be back with you. Sorry about this slight interlude. This is just something I had to answer here. And 3, 2, 1, I will be back in the room. Sorry about that. Yeah, just from time to time, if I have a chat that I'm coming in that I'm expecting and it's something that is private information from a player, obviously I'm not going to share that with the world. Because it could have sensitive information in it as regards anything. I'm sure you all understand. Anyway, who have we got on now? Yeah, a few of you there. Anybody else there like to say hello? Please don't be afraid. I'm not going to pick on you or say anything or ask you to do anything more than just say hello. Being as you're here on the channel, let me know how you're getting on and let me know if you'd like me to touch on anything during this video here. Yeah, 100%. CP points will be hard for you to do unless you're in a situation to be able to do clan marches against a stronger player or 1 versus 1 marches, i.e. just you against a single player. Again, have a look at the videos that I have up there regarding CP attacks. But again, you're in a decent kingdom there, so you should be able to organize it. You know, it's beneficial for everyone's kingdom to grow. And by you helping each other, clans helping each other out versus fighting against each other, it basically will benefit your whole kingdom. It means then if you're strong and well coordinated clans everywhere in kingdoms, it prevents things happening like outlaws moving in, or other clans that are trying to take over and win the king, take over the royal seat, take over the kingdom council, etc., etc. So it really is important, and clans should do it more. They need to keep in touch. It's not always don't always be against each other. Try and be with each other. Sure, there's things that other clans are going to do it's going to annoy you, like you're chasing for a crypt, for example. And look at all these, 253 billion. I nearly would go and try and attack that, but I'm 6 hours away. Yeah, look, you get what I mean. It's about, there has to be joined up thinking, okay? Don't always be fighting against the king of the kingdom because he's not doing something that you think is right. It's very important. 3 months. In 3 months in the game, and you're on 3 million might. Look, it takes time, Denver. If you're not purchasing any packs, it does take time. But it is a case of trying to get some mercenaries and working on low-level monsters and attacking them with mercs that aren't dying, that you're not losing troops on. It's the most efficient way, without a shadow of a doubt, in the game. In fact, what I even said, I think I touched on it on one of them videos, that if you do purchase a pack and you buy some mercenaries, I know you get packs from time to time with just a few monsters in it, but for example on the battles packs, if you were to purchase one at the lowest possible price, and you pick something that is going to give strength against flying units, and then you only attack flying units, I know there's a lot there, but it means that you could use those over that space of that week and just constantly hammer on that same monster type all the time, using the tactics I said already, for using the right captain to use with the right type of monster, be it melee or flying or ranged, etc., etc. It will boost you fast, very fast. But if you can't afford the packs, totally understand. People don't want to spend money in the game. 100% with you on that. Then the only other way to do it is to either get them on the what's that event that there is. It was only on the other day. I'm not going through everything to try and find it again. It's the one where you spin the wheel and you might get some mercenaries in it. You know the one I'm talking about. That event, or for mercenary exchanges. And try if you're going to the mercenary exchanges and you're doing that, pick that one type of mercenary and only get them each time you get a mercenary exchange. And that way you could get maybe 20 or 30 of them, and you've enough to give 5 to each captain to go and attack one monster on the map, have no losses, but gain the experience points and gain the valor points and whatever else you're gaining in the game against whatever mini event is running in the background. So it's as simple as that. It's that important. And that's the way to grow. You're not going to grow by sending 600 T1 and T2 troops against this, because those troops are going to die. And unless you have silver to be able to revive them, or gold, which you shouldn't be using to revive those troops, it's a waste of time, and it's a vicious circle that you're never going to get out of, because you're going to be looking for more silver and more silver and more silver, because when you've finished hitting the 15s, you're then going to be up to the 20s and 23s and 25s and eventually 30s, and it's just not going to be sustainable unless you've got that income of silver coming into your city from a strong clan or numerous amount of chests. Just have to check a message here again. I'll stick back to the right back screen, but I am still here. Yeah, all good. That's cool. And I'm back. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a little bit of food for thought. I'm not pushing anybody to purchase anything in this game. Quite the opposite. But I do give my point as to how I've found it possible to grow in the game. I mean, we had one guy in a clan that I used to be in. That was actually with my first account, and he basically did exactly that. every merc exchange, he went and got the best possible monster mercs that he could, i.e., just to show you what I'm talking about, the Eternal Cannoners, he would look for them. He would look for the Wyverns because they are the top merc, okay? They're the strongest ones. They're the ones you want if you've got to G6. If not, then you're probably looking for the Fire Lord. He's the top merc on the next level down, I think it is. Yeah. But basically you want the top possible monster merc from that. And he used to get as many of them as he could, usually 20 to 25. And he would just use 3 captains and his hero. And he would send them out regularly just to hit one type of monster. And he would go, kill that monster, come back, have no losses, go, kill another of that same type monster, come back. And he'd just rinse and repeat. And he did manage to get his city up to a good level, but albeit much slower than the ones who went out and spent hundreds and thousands on packs, which is just ridiculous. I just wouldn't do that. I did it the slow way. I know there's players who would go. I know there's players who have been in Seasonal Kingdom, who've come out the back of Seasonal Kingdom after 37 days, or was it 37? No, it's a bit longer than that. And they've had G9. Now, I'm sorry, there's no way you can possibly get to G9 without spending thousands. It's as simple as that. So the big players in the game, I do wonder where they think what's their end game. Like, this game at some stage will reach its rinse point that people won't play it anymore. You constantly see on Facebook on their own channel where people are going, I'm not playing anymore, I'm not buying any more packs, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, it's too expensive. And it's mad expensive to buy your way through the game, but it is possible not to buy your way through the game, you know. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole situation. Yeah, so I did say I was going to do a bit of scouting, so let's just go and do that. Let me switch back the armor, my battle armor, in case I find something. And I want Cleopatra with her battle armor, and let's give her guardsman's health and strength. No, leave that on. I'll leave that on 80 and give her this. So I have her ready to go. So back to what I was doing before I had to jump out. These are the 2 captains that I'm using for scouting. Okay, Captain Proscope and Ji Guaying, because they both give strength to scouts, and he gives strength and health to scouts. So I'm going to go and have a look and show you what I do when it comes to hunting for silver. First things first, I open the world map up, and I decide to pick a kingdom that I'm going to go look in. Generally, I will look in kingdoms that have a decent size clans in. In this case, actually, let's have a look here on 143. I think they're new, actually. That clan may have just moved into 143. After that, what I do is I will look for, obviously, an unshielded city. Okay, so there's one there, for example. It might be a little bit too big for me, but I can still scout it because I do have S9 scouts. He may have silver there. I can't see what armor he's wearing, but I will normally go with a city that has a high ingot count and one that's... my friend, how are you? Lastris. Guys, this is a very, very, very dear friend of mine. Just jumped on here now. She's also on my Discord channel and has a vast knowledge, nearly as much as I do in this game. She's helped me through thick and thin, being a very, very good friend, and I am so happy for her to be on my channel. Good to see you, my friend. So yeah, this is what I am going to do. I'm going to have a little scout here, and if I find anything, hopefully I won't find anything because Lostris might be first to attack them before me. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to get my scouts ready. Oh, actually I have no scouts. Why have I no scouts? Oh yeah, they're all... are they? Did I delete them all? Oh no, there they are. They got killed. They got killed overnight in somebody's city defending the realm. Oh, come on, I've learned. Yeah, no, it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. We've helped each other out, right? Okay, let's go scouting. So, bringing my dragon, I'm going to bring all the scouts I can possibly bring. I am going to make sure I have Great Marshal turned on. I am going to... I don't need CP points, not important. March speed bonuses. The other thing is important. The clans bonuses are all running active, and that's it, ready to go. So let's go scout this guy and see if I can find anything interesting. And we shall find out shortly. And if in a case I find out that he has several billion, then I will put his details down, and he has nothing. He has very few troops as well. He's only got 1.71 million silver. Oh well. As you can see, Loss, I have been hitting Variatus a couple of times today. He's getting what he deserves. So yeah, basically this is what I do when I am looking for silver, everyone. I will pick a city, as I say, something that is preferably not burning. But sometimes I will go for burning one if it looks and smells silvery. If it's on a silver tile, maybe. But usually I will go for ones... I'm even clicking on cities here that are shielded. Yeah, usually I'll go for ones that look like they might have something. Hairy Beaver. There's some great names in this game. I will generally steer clear of Ulrichs, okay? You all know about Ulrich. It's a 7-minute march to it's a 4-hour march to a city. 7 minutes if you speed up with 50% speed ups, and 30 seconds if you speed up with 66% speed ups. But I would only be running against an Ulrich if he had 1 million or 500,000 ingots and his city wasn't burning. Because invariably you won't find anything in there, and it will have been a waste of speed ups and a waste of time. I mean, one scout against it. One captain carrying scouts wouldn't be too bad. At least you can still use all the other ones. I mean, there's somebody now who's sending money into a bank. So that there is the kind of thing I will pin as being a silver bank. Oh, not return, back and save. And this basically, this portal here is somebody who's sending silver to the bank. So if I send a scout against him, chances are he will close the portal before I even get there. And wait till you see what happens. Maybe he won't. Maybe it's just another player's portal. As some people do sometimes. And let's have a look. Okay, so there's 90 million there. Loss. Go! 90 million is probably not worth attacking for, to be honest. I mean, I could, I suppose, couldn't I? Yeah, and by the time I get there, they'll have moved and I'd have to go. Actually, let's go with... just for a laugh. Attack. Yeah, attack. I will actually, just for the fun of it, right? I'm going to go with all my scouts. And let's go with all of these. Just because I can get the time down to be fairly fast. 30-second attack. It looks like a scout attack. I do sometimes attack with scouts. If I have a small enough, if it's a small enough city I'm going against, I'll only use scouts because scouts are the fastest troop in the game. There's no one as fast as them. And then if you put on a set of, he closed it. It was hardly even worth it. But anyway, so that's what I do. Look for cities. Look for portals. If you're searching for portals, again, pick a portal that is a higher ingot total or is Ulrich. That can be a sign that it's a city that has silver there. Denver, I got Noctarius. Is it true he is for new players? you probably heard that on another channel. For me, anyone else can chime in here if you like. For me, I don't think he is worth having. The reason I say that is he is going to give you a bonus or a boost to your sacred potion production. As you can see, he's not a hero I have used. Okay, there's 3 I haven't used on this account. Nectarius is one, Thalassania or Thalencia, Thalencia is another one, and Rai Young is another one. Rai Young is a speed hero. To me, there's no reason to have him unless all you do is crypt and attack citadels in a kingdom and nothing else. Then he's beneficial because he's going to boost the speed of your troops, your hero and captain. Nectarius, sacred production. You see, these sound good in theory, okay, but they're not, because you also have to bear in mind that your potion capacity is always going to be so low that even though these bonuses sound great, they're not really going to benefit you, because when it comes down to your capacity, like there's my capacity of sacred potions, my capacity is 8,000. When I reach 8,000, I can't make any more, and 8,000 for me isn't going to get many troops. In fact, I could probably maybe revive 2 sets of monsters from an attack on Tin Man with that. So for me, I think he is a one-trick pony. For new players, again, your sacred potion capacity is going to be way lower than mine. So bear that in mind. Is there any point in having him if you're at your capacity? And he's not going to speed it up that much, where you could have Erin instead and have a bit of fun with her, going and looking for silver in other kingdoms. Or you could have Ulrich, that somebody might not bother coming and attacking you from another kingdom because there's going to be a 7-minute march with speed ups. Those 2 captains are good. What else? Another captain to mention. I did do a video, Denver, on captains. On heroes. Get Ulrich, but it's still a long way to go. What should I do then? Erin. Go and get Erin, 100%. But buddy, go and watch my video on captains. On heroes. Where is it? I'm just going to pull it up and I'll stick it in the chat here. If you haven't watched it already, you should watch it, because I touch on all of them and I give my honest opinion. Where is it? Heroes, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Give me a link. Shareable link and post into the chat. Go. Go and watch that video, Denver. And when you come out the back of it, if you watch it all, hopefully I don't pause too often in it, but when you come out the back of it, I think you will be better able to make an informed decision as to what is going to be your... it will cost $1 million. They'll all cost $1 million. But if you keep a very close eye on the packs, the odd time in the limited section, if I believe it is, you will see the option to buy 2 heroes for the price of 1. I know that means buying a pack, but it means then you'll be able to purchase 2 heroes. Ulrich could be one and Erin could be the other one. And you're getting them for obviously 2 for the price of 1. Again, I'm not pushing you to buy packs. That's totally up to you. But it's either that or, yes, you're having to get gold. Let me just bounce back to my kingdom here for a minute. We are attacking shadow kingdoms at the moment. Are we attacking shadow kingdoms at the minute? Let me bounce back into this chat. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. But I'll be here chatting. Again, I just wanted to check. on a message that I got. Why was he attacking? Yeah, back anyway. And 3, 2, 1, we're back in the room. So yeah, what are we doing at the minute? Oh yeah, we just got a Shadow City. Woohoo! Excellent work. It's tough in the kingdom at the minute because the shadow invasion is on, obviously, and these are very hard to try and defeat because our rival clan. There's one particular player in that clan that, let's just say, we're not too happy about. He, she, I don't know which, is very good at poaching epics when it gets down to the last bit. Look, we all hit epics. We all need to get either the valor points and or the conquest points from that event, the experience points, but the clan chests are what we're all after. And we all try and be there to attack that and get the chest. They're few and far between. There's one event that most people won't bother with because there's only one chest from it, and that's Arachne. The Arachne squad, in my opinion, is really just a waste of time. It's a poor event. You're attacking 8 stacks of monsters, which means it's double the amount that you would normally attack on an epic squad, and you only get 1 chest. So we don't do it. I do it just to get the points. So I think it's the first 3 tiers. Yeah, I generally have to attack it once. If I attack it with Hercules and a full army, that's usually enough to get my my points on it. What are you saying? Is Hercules more worth at the start than all the early sales? Yeah, yes. In my opinion, Hercules is definitely worth it at the start. I know you will see people using Cleopatra and using Skadi and or Beowulf on the epics, but because Hercules gives the bonuses that he does and the strength bonuses against epics, I do think he is by far one of the most important captains in the game for epics alone. So if you get him, you basically will use him on every other epic in the game, right across all the events and the new events that have taken place. So yeah, 100%. Hercules is definitely worth a purchase if you're thinking of buying him. 100%. Okay, good few people watching now. By all means, please, guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for popping into stream to see what's going on. If you'd like to just say, you're very welcome. If you'd like to just say hello, just pop it in the chat there. If you want to ask me a question about the game, by all means, please go ahead. We don't bite. We're all friendly here. Chat among yourselves in the chat as well. It's not all about me. If you see somebody here, please say hello to them. That's what the chat's for. It's not just here to keep me speaking. It's nice to speak, but it's nice to have a break sometimes too. Are there a way of getting maximum valor points out of an attack? Yes, there are. You get a bonus to strength and health from premium. Again, if you're not using premium, the bonuses you get, your personal bonuses, make sure you always have valor points switched on. That increases your valor points earned per attack. So that is important. I don't have it on, but simply put, I don't need it on because I have 153 trillion Valor points. I don't need Valor points anymore because all my Academy research is done. Well, all bar one actually. I'm waiting for... what am I waiting for? Somebody's attacking the boss. We better maybe jump in, will we? Is he online? I can't check if he's online. No, I won't. It seems to be quite a slow march. Yeah, we seem to get a lot of interest now all of a sudden. Who is it that's putting some pressure on us? By the time I'll have all of these selected, this attack will have come and gone. Let's go. I think this is an attack that's coming in. Ooh, they're all over the place now. Who is it? Olympus? Really? And what are you coming to look at? My city? My portal? Okay, yeah, everyone into Ildu. Yeah, I wish we could share Valor points, but we can't. Okay, be right back. Have to send a message here and I have to screen 1 second. Does it show me it's the same player? Okay, sorry. Back to game scene. Sorry, just use the message again. So yeah, Denver. I wish I could share them with you, but unfortunately I cannot. Scouted you on Players City. Yeah. I think I'll have to invest in a few more mercenaries. Oh yeah, of course. That's why he won, because I had left all of my captains out of the city because there was an attack coming. And back to reinforcements. This is strange. Maybe it is just a scouting. We'd find out in a minute. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing running at the minute, is there? War Games is on. Yeah. Well, then we shouldn't be giving him CP. No, he did just scout. Idiot. Why is it taking him so long to scout? Well, in fact, why is the attack still showing? Is it my portal? No. That's strange. So his attack is still showing, but he has landed his attack. That's odd. This game is broke. Nothing new there then, you might say. Some of the glitches in this game are crazy. Now they're all coming in. What is going on here? Okay, back to the chat. I am new and I think I have to upgrade logistic firstly to the max for the mining time. Is it worth, or just go for guardsmen like some suggest in videos? What guardsmen level are you going to? And I know what you mean by academy. Does another did that attack even land? That's strange. Yeah, I might have to do a refresh here, guys, and restart this game, because that attack is still showing as arriving and it clearly has passed, yet I don't have anything in to say that it landed. So there's something wrong here glitch wise. Let me just stick to the be right back screen and let me just log out and log back in again. 2 seconds and I will be back. I'm using, actually, in case anyone's wondering, I'm using the downloaded version of the game. I was finding that the browser version was glitching like crazy. I couldn't scroll the map more than a couple of times, and it was jumping all over the place and then freezing up. So now we're back. We should be good to go again. What did I ask you actually? Trap. I can't pronounce your first username. So yeah, what did I say? Guardsman. Yeah, what level guardsman are you on? For mining again, I just had made this point to Denver. If you're in a kingdom where there's some big clans, big clans really should be sharing resources. I would like to see a situation where there is nobody ever mining anything but a silver or gold mine in a kingdom. If I had my way, that's what I would do. I'm quite happy to share my resources, and I know lots of members in my clan who also would share their building resources with other players for free, gratis. We get millions of them. They're useless to us at this stage. So for me, the simple answer there is I would send your VP to your guardsmen and increase your guardsmen's strength rather than your mining time. Definitely, yeah. Where's the mining time in, actually? Boost. It's in economy, is it? Research speed, food production, construction speed, training queue, sacred potion. Okay, it's not in there. Logistics. Oh, yeah, it's in the logistics section. Yeah, no, resource gathering speed on the world map. That'll be more important when you get further in the game, but you won't be using it because you're mining silver or gold. You'll be using it because you're attacking other players and you're trying to take as much silver back as possible. Right, did that attack land? That's so strange. I have no report of that attack. Anyway, let's take troops back. Recall. Excuse me. Okay, let's go and pay them a visit. Joy. But I'm not going to pay your portal a visit. Coca-Cola, I'm going to pay you a visit. So let's go find you first. In fact, let's pay them all a visit. In fact, let's just burn them all. Coca-Cola. No, Coca-Cola's portal. I could just attack, couldn't I? No, let's scout. Okay, back to scouts. Let's see if they've got anything worth looking at. Let's just use ProScope, actually, and then we can keep AD in the city, and we're going to put him, yep, and yep, ready to go. Okay, so let's do a bit of scouting of OYP. No, it's let's kill somebody. Where are we now? 147. Yeah, let's just go wild. Let's switch back and put in all my battle captains, and let's go on a rampage. War Games is on. Better kill than be killed, right? Bring all the monsters. Never mind with the walls. Gonna bring and some specialists. And what else could I drop out here that I don't want? For best impact, let's leave. That's good. That'll do. And okay, let's go. Let's get some points in War Games. 39 seconds to impact. Now we need a few targets. Oh, there's a target there. We'll go on you next. There's Joy, actually. So that's why Joy attacked. Okay. Well, let's just... Okay. Well, this is what happens when you have a player attacking us. So, what did Joy have? Okay, so it's quite similar level. I think I might take a chance and attack Joy. In fact, let me look at that once more. Couldn't attack you because you had a shield of peace. But Joy has some low-level battle armor. And if it's belt. Okay. Let's see if I can attack Joy. I might have to come in fast so as she thinks or he thinks it's a scout. So no points yet in war games. Well, a few from scouting. And let me see if I'll change these. I might just swap out and make sure that I have the stronger. Bring the joy. Yeah. I'm gonna bring the joy. You can follow behind me if you want. What else do I want here? Let's bring all of those and let's bring my ranged units. Okay. Let's see if we can do a bit of damage here. Probably won't even get over the walls. Or they'll jump. We'll find out in a minute. Nice city. Well, at this stage they'll know it's not a scout. Well, they might actually, because they scouted. No, she scouted me quite fast. So, well, let's see if we get anything out of it. This is probably going to be a loss, but hey, points are what I want. Points. And meow. No. Okay, there must be nothing in the city. Yeah, she cleared it all out. Anyone want resources? Go now, quick. Yeah, that's okay. At least I only lost silver troops. Okay, let's find somebody else and do a little bit more killing. And what might be in there? OYP. Lost. Were OYP always there, yeah? Don't remember ever seeing them scouting us before. Actually, I thought it was somebody else I was going to go to there. Coca-Cola. Neo. Thought I just saw a city there with what'll I do here? I have enough sacred potions. Let's just bring them all back. And Coca-Cola. Where did that land me in war games? 1 million? Did that not even get me on the board? Oh yeah, of course. All these people are doing all these people that are doing CP runs. Anyway, Joy, nice to meet you. Nice to run up against you. It was a joy. Hang on a minute. Coca-Cola. Is that the one that has the port now? So? Yeah, I'll leave it at Joy. Let's see if we can find something else interesting. Yeah, that's a good plan, Denver, for sure. Keep it on and concentrate on growing. No clan territory. Hello and love to you. Thanks, love back from Ireland. Korea, nice. What time of the world? What time of the day it is in your world? You're part of the world. No clan territory. Don't get what you mean there, Samuel. Please elaborate. Oh, sorry about that, Brian. But you tell Joy from me, if she scouts me, I'm going to attack her or him. Is it a he or a she? I need to know now. I can send them a message. Let's be friends. It's the amount. It's funny the amount of times people attack people in the game, and then they go on to have long, hour-long conversations with them and make friends, and they never attack them again. If that was the case, nobody would attack anybody in this game anymore, unless, of course, you were a Viriatus Hispano. Okay, it's kind of getting to that time where I probably need to jump off and get some dinner, because it is now 6:10 p.m. in my... Ooh, maybe I'll just have a wee look at this one. Is this FOC as well? Okay, yeah, this is this is more Clan Brethren here. I think I'm going to have to... Sunday, the 30th of March, 3:09 a.m. Wow, you're up early, or you're up late. Which is it? Okay, let's do a quick scouting mission here on Leviathan. Or will I? I don't know if I want to poke this bear. Could you send me silver to my clan? You'll have to be a platinum member for that, Denver. No, I don't think I'm going to poke Leviathan, even though he's not going to come and get me. Mr. Wick. Sure, look it. If he has a portal open, he's... Oh no, where is he gone again? 69,000. Oh, loss. I'm tempted. Should I be tempted? Should I go and scout? Yeah, go on. What the hell? What's the worst can happen, right? I die. Okay, let's go. I was going to jump offline, but if I jump offline now, go, go, go. Yeah, yeah, it's easy for you to say. Okay, let's go. All scouts. I don't even have enough scouts left. I probably will die. If he has any scouts in his city, I'm going to die. 10 seconds. Maybe I'll close his portal. 31,000 scouts isn't enough, but I suppose I did bring everybody, didn't I? Yeah. And yes, I died. It's a bunker. Right, okay. Kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. Well, that would make sense. Yeah, you're right. There you go. Okay. At least it was only... well, actually, that'd be a good one for me to get my points on to rank. No, I won't bother ranking now. Anyway, let's revive all of these lowly troops. Let me see what I'm like now. I could probably train again in a while. Revive my scouts, and I won't do them for a minute. Right, okay. What time are we? 6:15. Okay, thanks for your advice, Reed. It was good. Highly appreciate it. I must follow your videos. Yes, Denver, please do. Jump on there and look at the important ones, and do have a look at that one about heroes, and you can make your own opinion based on my opinion. Hopefully you'll find them interesting and informative. And Angela, you wake up early around 2:50. Wow, 2:50 a.m. God, you must work night shifts or something like that to be up that early in the morning. You wake up that time. What time do you go to bed at to wake up at 2:50? God, I couldn't survive if I woke up and had to get out of the bed at that time of the morning. That would not work well for me. What was I going to do? Back to my city, and I think I will send my troops to our portal master. Let me just switch them all around and put on my good gear. Don't need scouts now. And we want 80 and a Manitor, and I have that. Check my artifacts are the ones that I need. Yeah, it'll do. Okay, and select all. And I am going to, this is just what I do. I'm generally protective of my specialists, particularly because they cost more. Can your clan territory overlap? Yes. Overlap, no. It can, but no, it can't. Basically, it can meet it. And when it meets it, where it joins, that's it. It might overlap slightly by a tile or two, but that's usually just on corner areas. But maybe that's something that actually Lostris could confirm there. But no, I don't believe it is possible to fully overlap. Let's just bring as many of these as I can. So if you know what I mean, if two clans are beside each other, they will the territory will just join, not overlap. Let me just send these troops out. Oh wow, okay, you got to bed that early, yeah. Yeah, so just to show you there, Samuel, so there's this clan here and Hizar clan here, and you can see that the two borders just meet. They don't overlap, okay? But you will see sometimes, I think where it happens that it overlaps on a corner is if there was 3 clans. But you can see even on this border here, again, it's easier to see against the sand, the light background, that the border just meets, it doesn't overlap, okay? So yeah, in all cases, it's only a meeting of borders, territory, not an overlap of them. I thought I saw somewhere one time that it did. But yeah, so you can see there even all around the center point of our kingdom where the wonder of the world is. They're only meeting, they're not overlapping, okay, in all cases. All right? Yeah, that's very early time to go to sleep. I couldn't go sleep that early. I would be tossing and turning in my bed. And aside from that, Lostris would be getting the frying pan out for me because I wouldn't be entering into enough clan tasks. Sorry, private joke there, guys. Nobody else will get that one. What did I get here? Mortal Essence. Yeah, go on, give me that. Don't need it, but... Okay, I'm giving up on war games. The best way for people to rank in war games is when you're doing conquest points, i.e. having Guan Yu and attacking other players. You can get it, obviously, from just, Loss, is this an old friend of ours here, yeah? Is that right? Is he in 152 now? Anyway, I think that's enough for today. I apologize profusely for the break in video earlier on, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for jumping onto the stream today. Thanks for commenting. That means the world, and it helps other people see that it's okay to put yourself out there and ask a question or say something funny. I will do another live stream during the week. I will try and do it late afternoon. I'll make a decision on the time to do it, and what I might do is I'll make, because there's usually I put the messages about when my live streams are coming on into the community posts channel section on my channel, but it doesn't seem to be getting too many views in there because people can't find where that is. So I think what I'll do is I'll make a short video when I've decided what day and what time I'm going to do it. I'll put the video up, and it will be literally a really short video that will just have text on the screen saying when the live stream is coming on for the public stream, that is. As members, if you're members of the channel and you've taken tier membership out, you will see me a lot more and hear me a lot more, because I generally do minimum of 2 to 3 streams per week for my my tier members. If you go to my Ko-fi link, I'll post that again in the chat here before I log off. You can have a look and see what tier memberships there are and what you get for those tiers. Okay, it's been enjoyable. Again, thank you very much for those who came along and watched the stream, and I will see you during the week, hopefully. Angela, yes, we all love this game. Love-hate relationship for some of us, but you've only started a month ago. Super. You'll be hooked in no time. And probably, in fact, you're hooked already if you're up at 2:50 in the morning. Thanks, guys. Great to see you again, and I will speak to you during the week. Love to y'all. Curf. Peace out.